What's up, sports bettors? We are going through the best parlay for Friday, May 27th. So what is currently the highest possible positive expected value, mathematically profitable parlay on OddsJam? That's what we are going to be going through. So the first leg, I previously bet it's the Miami Heat first quarter money line against the Boston Celtics. So you can see that you're able to get plus 175 odds on the Heat first quarter money line on WynnBet, whereas Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker in the world, they're only giving you plus 159. So we're getting 16 cents of improvement, and we are beating the true odds. The true odds, once you remove the spread, the VIG, the juice, whatever you want to call it, from the market on Pinnacle, the sharpest sports book, the true odds are plus 167. So we are getting, 8 cents of improvement to the true odds. So this is a positive expected value bet with a profit margin of 2.94%, right? This is the expected profit margin of your bet. So we've said this before, but when you parlay together two mathematically profitable positive EV bets from OddsJam, your parlay will be positive EV. But the reason parlays are generally viewed as very unprofitable wagers is because if you parlay together two bad bets, then your parlay is even worse, right? Your parlay on a percentage basis is even more unprofitable. So the first leg I'm going with is Heat, first quarter money line, plus 175, doubling down on that. The Heat are pretty big underdogs tomorrow. So if we actually just go to the NBA, we can take a look currently at what odds the Heat are. So we'll pull up the NBA and we'll go here. And you can see the Heat are, plus 350 odds. That is the best price you can currently get on the Heat on Westgate for the full game money line. But being able to get plus 175 on the first quarter money line, they just have to win a quarter, seems like pretty incredible value. Now, the next bet is in the Angels-Blue Jays game. So switching over to baseball, extremely tight market width here, right? So Pinnacle Sportsbook, the sharpest, most efficient betting market, they're very confident in their odds, right? And they have the under minus 118 right here, right? So this is the Angels-Blue Jays game. Under 8 runs is minus 118 here, minus 115 across sportsbooks, and we're able to pick up minus 105 on WynnBet. Right? So we're getting a lot of value on WynnBet, and this is a very tight market, a very efficient market. MLB total runs gets a lot of action. So this is another positive EV bet, but this one has a slightly lower profit margin at 2.69%. So now we have two legs in our parlay. Plus 437 odds it comes out to. One MLB bet for Friday, May 27th. One NBA bet for Heat Celtics Game 6. So we're going to go ahead and lock this bet in, and then we'll run through the math of our parlay. So we have two legs. Heat, first quarter money line, 37.43 win percentage. Once we remove the juice from Pinnacle's market. Then we have under 8 runs, which was the over was plus 105, the under was minus 118. So our bet has a 52.6 win probability in the Angels-Jays game. So Angels-Blue Jays under 8 runs. We are able to get minus 105 on WynnBet. The true odds are minus 111 once you remove the juice, once you remove the VIG. So long story short, two bets in our parlay. Our parlay, what we need to happen for this to win is the Heat win the first quarter money line and then under 8 runs in the Angels-Jays game. So these bets are uncorrelated. So what we're doing is we're just taking the win probability from a no-vig odds calculator. So what this calculator again does is it reverse engineers exactly how a sportsbook works, right? The way a sportsbook works is they have a model that spits out the win percentage for a bet. Right? Nobody knows the future in sports. The Angels game tomorrow, there's some probability based on all the action coming in on the market that there's over 8 runs and some probability there's under 8 runs. So what the sportsbook does is based on all the action going on in the market, they have a win probability for under 8 runs, which is 52.6%. That gives them their break-even odds, their fair odds. And then they add in the VIG or the spread, which is their profit margin, right? The sportsbook adds in the juice. They bake in the juice, which is their profit margin. So 52.6%, as we can see, zero vig line of minus 110.97. So, which is exactly what we saw here, minus 110.97, 0.96, a little bit of a rounding error. So 52.6% win probability for our Angels Jays bet, 37.43 for our Heat first quarter money line bet. So the probability our parlay wins is just these two numbers multiplied by each other, right? These events are uncorrelated. You just multiply it together. And what we see is our parlay has a 19.7% chance of winning at plus 437 odds. So let's go back here. Let's hit this bet. And may have to reload one more time before they let me place this bet. And we'll lock it in. So this parlay has a 19.7% win probability at plus 437 odds. So we're staking $250 to win $1,093 in profit. So the EV of our wager is just our win probability, 19.7% times our profit if we win, $1,993. And then we subtract the probability we lose. So if we go back here, we subtract our loss probability, 1 minus our win probability, so the probability one of these two legs loses, and then we multiply that by our stake, right? In other words, 19.7% of the time, according to the sports betting math, using betting markets from the sharpest sportsbook in the world, 19.7% of the time, we're winning $1,093. The other, 7% of the time, we are losing our stake of $250. So the EV of this bet is $14, 5.74% edge. And again, you get some reward points whenever you place a parlay on WynnBet, so I'll take advantage of that and see what they give me. I bet it's an autographed football for the Jets. Always lands on that. I don't want an autographed football from the Jets. But anyways, locked it in. 2 positive expected value, mathematically profitable bets for tomorrow in my parlay. Positive EV, mathematically profitable parlay, mathematically profitable positive EV parlay from OddsJam. Let me know if you tail. Let me know if you like it. Let's make some money betting on sports.